I'm Michael Allen, and this is my God story. I became a Christian, I think, when I was about 6 or 7 years old. Don't know whether it was a dream or a vision, if I was awake or asleep, but I remember this huge red face in my window and a really deep, deep voice. I can't even get that deep. It scared the heck out of me. I would call for my dog. I'd call for anything to save me. I could feel myself in my dream, levitating off my bed and being drawn to that face like a magnet. It was in my window. So one day I ran to my parents and I said, this is what's happening. And they said, well, pray to Jesus to make it go away. And it will. I did, and it did. I still remember it, but I don't have that fear. It's hard to think that I can put my name with 30 years in the same sentence, but 30 years ago, that happened. And I've always been close to God, I would say. Haven't always been close to church. But one day he just kind of rapped me on the head in church and said, go find your brothers and sisters, and here I am. So if you meet me in the hall, say hi. I'd love to talk about anything. I think God has an answer for everything, even if I don't. Just getting to talk about it, that's the value of the fellowship that we have. The last few years have been really incredible for finding that place that I could see so many people passionate about what is the kingdom, what is he doing in his kingdom, what has he been doing for the last 4,000 years. He's been drawing people. He's got that promise, that covenant. I will bless you and I will bless the whole world in you, he said to Abraham. And I'm a part of that. I want to be more a part of that. I've wanted to for a long time, and for some reason I kept talking with God, why can't I go? I want to be a missionary. And finally, after 10 years of getting tired of asking that, in a quiet moment I realized he just wants me to know him right where I'm at first. And I know other people have gotten to go and learned that lesson out there, but for me that was the right way to do it. And then at the same time I started realizing he was bringing the world to me. I've made friends from Israel, I've made friends from Peru, from Germany, from Ethiopia, from Asia. You just kind of got to laugh and say, God is really good, and it's in his time, and that's good. Right here, right now is where I need to be, and that's where I am, with you guys. Let's do what we can with the grace of God. God's reality is completely different from what everything else around you is telling you. And to live that reality, gosh, I wish it was just as easy as getting unplugged. But I'm living right here, right now, and I recognize that. But the reality change is still that different. The birds in the air, the grass in the field, God has taken care of every single one of those. And what am I? I'm the image of God. I wish, especially with men, I wish we could understand what that really means. I mean, look at what God thought it meant in the Bible. Let us figure out what that is. And we'll with the grace of God, we'll change the world. I know that God is changing things, and I want to be a part of that.